5 amazing winter designer fragrances. First one is Scandal by Jean Paul Gaultier. This is the Eau de Toilette version. This has contrasted notes of light, fresh, almost herbaceous notes in the opening of sage, and then that's drenched with beautiful, luxurious caramel. So you've got a contrast of light notes mixed with dark notes. This is youthful. It's sweet, it's really easy to wear, and it's a casual fragrance, great for the winter. And the performance on this for an EDT is fantastic. It's one of the longest lasting eau de toilette I've ever tried. It's very versatile because whilst it is sweet from caramel, the fresh aromatic notes up the top make it very versatile and easy to wear. So, number 5, Scandal by Jean Paul Gaultier. Up next, in joint 4th place, we have Armani Stronger With You Intensely and Armani Stronger With You Absolutely. I couldn't decide between these two, so I'm putting them both in together. Absolutely is more on the mature side of these two. This has rum, chestnut, vanilla. It's very warming, it's boozy, it's wintry, and it has this high quality feel from that rum note. It's absolutely beautiful, and it feels really wintry and warming, which is great for when we're coming in to these colder months. Intensely, on the other hand, swaps rum for toffee. You also have a beautiful spicy cinnamon note in here. This one is more, I guess you could say, on the clubbing side, but absolutely is more of the refined gentleman in a nice bar. This is the young clubber of the two. This projects really loudly. It's a room-filling fragrance, and out of the two, I get better projection from Intensely rather than Absolutely, but I think Absolutely has this really high-class feel that Intensely doesn't have. Up next, Le Male ELIXIR. This is so popular at the moment, and I think it's justified. It is a very nice fragrance. The popularity is very surprising. This is sugary mint with lavender and honey as the main notes, with this kind of tobacco-like masculine base note, I guess you could say, but it's very sweet. It's cold weather appropriate, and I think the sweetness can be a bit too much if you don't like sweet fragrances. If you want something that's a little bit more refined, a little bit powdery with a more formal iris note, then I'd recommend getting Le Male Le Parfum. But this one is a great release. I really like this. I liked it since the moment I tried it. And I do think it's going to be a great fragrance for this winter 2023, and that's why it's in this list, Le Male ELIXIR. Up next, from Carolina Herrera, Bad Boy Extreme. This one doesn't get spoken about that often, and I'm not sure why, because I think it's very interesting and very unique. It is very unique, especially in the opening. It's a really weird mix of notes. We have cacao, we have incense, we have patchouli, we have plum. So it's sweet, it's chocolatey, it's smoky, it's a bit earthy, all in one. And also there's an incense note as well. The incense note is actually really prominent. So there's lots of different things going on, lots of different characteristics, but that makes it unique. And I don't think many people around you are going to be wearing this. So the Bad Boy Extreme is a great fragrance to choose because it's unique and it's sweet enough to cut through that cold air. The cacao or chocolatey note in Bad Boy is really nice, and it's very nice in here mixed with that earthy, smoky patchouli note. And lastly, we have another ELIXIR, another new release, this time from Boss Bottled ELIXIR. I think this is a fantastic release, and I really love this. It's the best fragrance the Boss have released in a long time, and I think it's great. It's really nice. It's very masculine. It's got some really strong woody notes in here. Woody notes with amber, with this dirty, almost dirty patchouli. The patchouli is so strong, and it's a good introduction actually to patchouli notes because you can smell it really strongly in here, and it's very nice. There are some similarities to Sauvage ELIXIR, which I covered in an earlier YouTube video. You're welcome to check my YouTube channel. And but there are a lot of differences as well, and this one is not a copy of Sauvage ELIXIR. It goes in its own direction. There is no spicy lavender in here like there is in Sauvage ELIXIR. The performance on this is fantastic. Recently sprayed it on my forearm to test it. You got that really deep, spicy, ambery, woody note, and it was very prominent for the first few hours. And then the next morning I woke up and it had turned really sweet, almost like a vanilla note. So it changes on your skin. It lasts a long time. It's a very strong performer, this one, and that's why it's my #1 pick for winter this year in the designer market. I think it's fantastic, and I think if you love masculine, woody, amber fragrances and you like the idea of Sauvage ELIXIR, definitely check out Boss Bottled ELIXIR. I think it's fantastic. Let me know your favorite winter designer fragrance.